What is up, everybody? What is up? Good morning. I know, sorry, the stream cut there for 1 second. Only because I had to switch the frame rate. Apparently having anything over 60 is just like way too high. So I had to cut it. It was at 90, so I have to cut it down to 60. So that's where we're going to be staying at. And there's a plane actually here that just parked. Wait, hold on. Right here. You know, if he would turn on his engine, that would be awesome. Okay, anyways. We're here in Punta Cana now. Punta Cana International Airport. We're heading over to Miami. If you guys remember, there we go. If you guys remember, a little while ago, we flew from Miami to Punta Cana, so we're doing the flight back now. American, we're using the AirCal livery. This livery is absolutely amazing. I say we go ahead, jump in, get this plane started. There, he just arrived from JFK. That's an American 321. So again, like I said, let's jump in, get this plane started up. You know, we already got everything connected. Everything's all set. We got the power, we got the ground power, so battery, ground power, and lights. And from here we can start on everything else. So the IRS comes on like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and set this here to see how long this is gonna take. Shouldn't be too long. Should be like a good amount. And then sim sounds. They're gonna come down for now, and we're gonna turn them back up for departure. This is inaccurate. It's gonna change in like a minute or two. Window heat comes on, voice recorder comes on. We're gonna go ahead. These are on. At bus, we're gonna go to ground power is good right now, and then APU gen. We're gonna get the APU fired up. Let's go ahead on the app fuel pump and get the APU started up. We're gonna get boarding as well. We're gonna go. Hold on. We gotta make sure this plane isn't empty. So we're gonna go to FS actions. Fuel, we're gonna set this down to 6,000. And then payload. We're gonna make this empty. Here we go. Now we can refresh fueling. Hop on over here. We're gonna set, we are in, oh wait, hold on. We are in Mike. Delta Papa, that I think. Okay, now it's just telling me I need like a better bit rate, so give me 1 second. Okay, I think we should be back right now. There we go. Okay, so apparently I can't have any good FPS, can't have good bit rate. Okay, no, I have to switch those up. So we're gonna grab this over here, paste that in here. Hopefully YouTube won't give me any more problems. Because it's either my FPS is too high or my bitrate's too high. So we are over at Punta Cana. We're gonna head over. We already got that right. So Punta Cana, we're heading over to KMIA. Paste that in here. We are American Airlines flight 2638. We should be fueling. APU is online. We're gonna go ahead, start the boarding process. Or Miami, right? And then we said runway 8 is for departure, or 08 for departure. From there, we'll go over here. So departure for runway 8 is correct. What's our route? We gotta go ahead, punch that in here. So no. So let's see. All the doors are open. They're supposed to be. Shocks are set. We're gonna go ahead, pop over here, request some new data. There we go. And then over here for fuel, well, 34,000 feet to cruise. First of all, 34,000 feet to cruise. APU is gonna come on. We're gonna go packs to auto, APU bleed, APU generator. There go the packs. These switches are off, by the way. And I think, all right, hold on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go over to fuel. How much fuel do we need? We got 21,294. 21,197. Okay. Come on, man. Is the fuel truck gonna do anything? Okay, now it's below. And then, what do we need again? We needed about 21,197. 21, 197. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, fueling is all good. We're all set. Let's go ahead and... Okay, no stream problems. Yeah, so everything should be good for now. Okay, looking for departure. So departure runway 8 is selected. Where's our route? Route is down here. So direct to PNA. Oh, let me actually check something out. So let's go over to charts. We should be able to punch this in, right? Departure. No, we need airport. This what I'm looking for. Let's save that, and yeah, we'll also save this one. Instead, we already have departures runway 8. So I think Malvin is what we need. So Malvin. Yeah, so we're gonna go. Well, let me just double check real quick. So we're gonna select Malvin. No transitions. Make sure. And then PNA is our first waypoint. So from there, from Malvin, we're gonna go to PNA. Where's PNA? Where's PNA? So no. Hold on, so what's our route? So PNA to SGO. From SGO direct to Malvin. Okay. So we should be good. So the only thing we're going to delete is PNA from our route. We need to delete PNA. Okay, so Malvin, that's good with our route. Then we're gonna look over to, hold on. From Malvin's, it's a waypoint. No, not a waypoint. What's it called? An airway. From Malvin, Yankee 261. Oh, 261. And then to Mediz, I think. Mediz. Then from Mediz, it's already a start into Miami. It's device number 2. So execute that. We'll punch over to Miami. We're looking at the ILS 1-2 via the Vice 2 arrival, Mediz transition. Alright, and that should be the route. Let's go ahead and look over the weather information. Pop on over here. So wind's pretty standard. QNH 1019. I forgot this is Punta Cana, so we gotta be on QNH. Nope. On QNH, on hectopascals. 1019er. Here we go. Almost ground level. Wow, we're at 40, 50 feet above. By the way, I love this scenery. This scenery, honestly, is free. This scenery is This is a free scenery on FlightSim.to. Not the best, but it will do its job. Is the American still there? He is still there. Again, it's not the best, but it will do its job, most definitely. It looks very nice, nevertheless. Almost done, almost about halfway with the baggage here. But as long as we're still doing something, then we don't really need to rush. Is fueling done yet? Fueling is done, so we're gonna go ahead. Put the seatbelts on. This comes on so we can. Oh, no, we want these sounds. Should be all good. Okay. Back to this. We're gonna look through our route. We're down here. The Tejo's at or above 5,000 already. Wow. Then these two waypoints to Mibni, to Alobi, SGO, Malvin. Let's zoom out here a little bit. Malvin to Boozy, Boozy over to Mediz, and then starting with the star, we can go ahead and turn the date on. We can start seeing all this. Zoom in here, come in here, and then we're gonna have a vector for the runway. That shouldn't be too difficult. We're just gonna fly like direct like that, and then just cross like that. There's a vector, Piana, Vepco, and then the runway. Runway is 60 feet, so we're gonna set 100 on the landing, and we should be all good from there. So we're gonna go ahead and set 100 down here, or up here. My bad. The fuel pump's gonna come on. What's it called? Auto brake can go to RTO. Alright, done with the route. So after the route, we got what? This part. So 340, the final altitude. And cruise. Coming up here. Cost index is 26. Average cruise wind 291 at 19. So 291 at 19. Boarding, I think, is done. Final reserves is what? Final reserves 6.9. Parking brake. Making sure, because the shocks are still on, so we're not gonna go anywhere, but just to be safe with the parking brake. And then zero fuel weight. We're gonna be in between these two, so 126.1 and 138. Beautifully, 126.1. We're gonna punch that in here. Shut up. And one limit. We can go ahead and start calculating our performance. We're going to use runway 8 from the aircraft, weather. We're going to use... Actually, let's see what it gets us. I'm interested to see. Flaps 5. What if we use flaps 10? We could use flaps 10, just to be safe. QNH 3009, but we're going to keep it at hectopascals for now. Trim at 3.91. And then 31 for the cell temperature. We're gonna use flaps 10 for departure. Although, actually, hold on. How long is this runway? We might be fine. How long? Oh wait, hold on. So we pinned that arrival. We're gonna pin the Vice 2. Approach for the ILS 12. And then this taxi. And then actually, I have no idea where are the international terminals. Hold on. Okay, so there is customs in Delta, in Echo, and Juliet. Question is, where do we arrive into? I can actually look back at some of the flights and see where we go. It's gonna be either one of those. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and pin parking bays, or yeah, we're just gonna pin this. That's what we need. So pin, we're gonna go over to airport. This one right here. We're currently at stand Bravo 29. All set over there. 31 the cell temperature, right? Take off 1. We're gonna go climb 1. 95.5 is all set. Flaps 10. Trim 3.9. 25.7 on the center of gravity. 25.7, close enough. And then 38, 39, 46, 38, 39, 46. All right, they're all within 1, so it should be all good. Remaining runway length. I was just about to freaking look at that, man. Runway length at... Oh, wait. Here we go. About 10,000. Actually, you know what? We will be fine with flaps 5. We will literally be fine with flaps 5. So 37 to sell. Oh, wait, hold on. No, N1. 37 to sell. Still take off 1. Still climb 1. 93.8. That's all set. Okay, shut up. Flaps 5. Center of gravity will stay the same, but the trim is going to be at 4.87 now. And then 42, 42, 48. All within one, we should be all good. And then 10,000 about the length of the runway. One, we'll do like this. Alright, trim 4.87. 4.87. This should be on the systems page, right? No, it's not. Okay. Wait, hold on. I just saw a trim. So, okay, you know what? No, screw this. I'm not doing this. 4.87. So, like, right there. Go ahead, turn these on already. Go ahead and move back here. Sorry, I was looking at something. We're gonna turn this on. We're gonna prepare for push. We do have fuel in the center tank, so we're gonna go turn those on as well. Turn on the anti-collision light. We're gonna go ahead and request pushback from GSX. All doors are closed. Okay, so one final check. This is all set. Trim 4.87. We're all good here. We're gonna go ahead and remove the chocks. Oh no, we need ground services. Chocks are removed. Ground power is released. Beautiful. What was our V1 speed again? Need N1 takeoff. 148 plus 15 is 163. 163 set on here. 163. Looking at back at the charts, we want. Oh no, charts. Let's have a separate app for that. SID. We don't have a SID. Oh wait, hold on. I don't have 8. Here we go. We'll pin that. Here we go. Okay. So top altitude is 47. The elevation. The Malvin. Is there not a top altitude? Come on, man. Oh no. Transition altitude is 7,000. I don't see a top altitude anywhere. Climb to 5,000, okay. Up to 5,000 we go. Raising the plane, alright. Press, okay. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to go back to over here. No, over here. We're going to push nose right. 086 the course. 086. Six, come on. Flight directors are on. Data here is on. We should be all ready for push. So looking here, and then are we squawking anything? We're just gonna squawk to 2,000 because we were not given any instruction. And there's no ATC anywhere here. Literally anywhere here. Okay. Should be all set. We got about 4 minutes to departure. What's the frequency we should be on? So ground is 121.9 and 121.9, and tower is 118.8. Right over here, and then 118. There we go. All set. Parking brakes release. Alright, this clock starts. Sim sounds are coming up for the startup. Put them out about here. forget anything here. Yaw damper comes on. Anything down here? Should be all good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, to the startup. I'm going to start engine number 2 first. We're turning the wrong way, aren't we? Yeah, we're turning the wrong way. Unless they're going to push me that weird way. So, starting 1. A good start on 1. I'll go ahead and start 2. Two good starts. Engine generators come online, packs back on. APU, isolation valve to auto. APU bleed comes off. APU comes off. Oh wait, there we go. My bad. Just come off. Have a good trip. Thank you so much. What else? What else? What else? Right. So full left. Full right, neutral. Beautiful. Then full down, full up, neutral, full right rudder, full left rudder, neutral. All set. We're gonna go flaps 10. Hello. Why's my thing all the way over here? Alright, flaps 10. We're at 10, right? Yep, flaps 10. Alright, flaps are 10. Then we're gonna go ahead and overturn the lights, taxi lights, runway turn off lights, and taxi to the runway. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. Taxi is just gonna be, actually hold on, we probably need this right here. So this is Echo 2 right here. Echo 2, Echo, cross runway 9, and Echo all the way down to 8. All set. Reset the fuel flow. We don't need this anymore. Put that on here. For the taxi. Parking brakes release. V nav, L nav. And off we go. I can tell it's a little bit too loud. Just a little bit. That is beautiful. There's a left turn. 10 knots. We'll give it a little more juice. These are some very nice gates to park at, by the way. Make sure we stay on center line. Here we go. Alright. Back to what we were doing. So the right turn. We're going to cross runway 9 here. So TARA comes on with TCAS. Let's turn these lights on. Since we're in the runway area, everything comes on here. We're all clear. We're just casually crossing here. Casually crossing. There's a plane on a final a little bit out, but he's on a different network. He's on... I don't even know what network he's on. He's also on VATSIM. But he's been kind of circling the entire... He's been glitching all over the place. And he's like really, really high for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's our runway. We're at 12 knots. I think we should be good. We don't have to accelerate anymore. We're gonna go ahead. Actually, we probably need to go with limits. We're gonna go ahead and go on tower frequency. We actually should be good here. Alright, switching over here. We can go ahead and set it to here. We are on 800, so we do need to be careful with our turn. So 11 knots. Should be good here. 5,000, 086 set everywhere across the board. Flight attendancies for takeoff. Nobody on final for a long time. Go ahead, line up and take this baby off. Flaps are... We said flaps 5, hold on. Who changed it? Flaps 5 for departure. Gotta wait here for a second. Parking brake. All set? Alright. Let's rip the heck out of here. Sim sounds are up and loud. Let's go ahead. Rip out of here. So 40% on 1. Start the clock. Make sure the Toga.
ADDONS.
Check. take. Look at that flight director.
Degree.
Gear coming up. Autopilot. Here we are. Goodbye, Punta Cana. What an aggressive climb. Train can't come on. Oh, it's autopilot, my bad. Wrong button. We gotta make sure we don't leave our camera blind. Oh, what a beauty. Laps up. Wait, that's 5,000 almost, right? Yeah, below 5,000. And after that, we're gonna go up. What's the next one? Below 5,000, below 11,000. So we're gonna go up to 11,000. Yeah, what a rip out of Punta Cana. Look at that water. Up to 11,000. Look at that view. Punta Cana International and all the resorts below. I can't get enough of this view, man. I want to go back to Punta Cana in real life. What are we at? At 6,000. Shut up. This can come off. Next one's at or above 11,000. Any more restrictions after that? We should be, no, we're all good, we're all good. So, up to 34,000 we go. What if it's on weather? Is there any weather here? 8,000. Oh, look at that. Right there is good. Anyway, 10,000. Lights come off. Gear go off. And auto brake off. Flaps are up. Spoilers are disarmed. And up to 34,000 we go. You don't need this anymore. Alright, sim sounds are gonna come down. And let's get some music up in here. I wanna see some things from this side. Oh, ooh, very nice. That looks even better than this one, honestly. Well, okay, no, that's debatable. There's Punta Cana. Goodbye, goodbye. Back to the US we go. Yeah, let's get some music up in here. We actually don't need any other engine information anymore. Standard. Hold on a minute. Alright. We're all set. We're on standard. No weather coming up here, interestingly enough. Oh, that's interesting. All right, what shall we do? Let's see. Beating Baby Gaming, what's up, man? You playing another leg? No, because this one is, how long is it actually? This one's about 2 hours airtime, so probably not. I'm thinking maybe we should do like a day where we could do like 2 legs or something. We've done that before. We've done 2 legs a day before. Let's see. I want to go back to the Airbus next week, or next time I stream 100%, because we've done 3 straight Boeing streams. Actually, let me look it up, because I keep track of this. How many times we've streamed Boeing, how many times we've done Airbus. So if you look at my past streams, say the earliest you go, not including the first 3 professional ones. So the 3 flight Frontier ones, those don't count. So starting with the Southwest River Visual, that's the one that I'm going to start with. You got, you know what, let me just do this, hold on. Let me just do this. So starting with this one right here, my first ever professional stream. These were weird, because I didn't know what I was doing. So, you know what, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to type up Notepad. We're going to do it like this. And we're gonna do it like this. Okay, so Boeing, tally, Airbus, tally, because Boeing, Airbus. Then we went on like a 5 stream Southwest streak, because this one was also Southwest. We did a Southwest from San Diego to Vegas, and then from Vegas to Denver was the United. So Boeing, so the Chicago Midway, Detroit, Cancun, Denver, Vegas, San Diego, and then San Diego, Vegas, Denver. Actually, I just realized this was one connection there, and then it was the next one was like right back. Then we went on a 4 streak Airbus stream. So JetBlue, Spirit, Frontier, Delta. This one was fun. Actually, no, hold on. This one was very, very fun. Then Boeing, the Spirit. No, we need this. Spirit 1 and Allegiant, Airbus. Then, you know what? Should we count this 77 as a Boeing stream? Should we count it? Because I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I'll count it. Alright, then the Frontier. Then starting with my new GPU, the Southwest Chicago to Tampa. That one was very, very fun. Then Philadelphia O'Hare. Then the Detroit Chicago O'Hare one, that was during a storm. That's for Airbus. Then the very next day we did the 753 MAX from Denver to Minneapolis. Then the Fort Myers JetBlue, Fort Myers Spirit. And then Chicago to Philadelphia on Frontier. And then Southwest AirTran and Miami. So today's stream puts Boeing up by 1. Actually, hold on. We should probably separate them like this. That's not how you're supposed to do tally marks, but that's the best way how I can do it. No, so like this, yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I can't write through it, but just imagine I did. So basically 16 Boeing streams, including today's, and then 15 Airbus streams. So yeah, we're most definitely gonna go back to the Airbus next week. Hold on, this is. So going back to the Airbus next week or next time I stream, 100% guaranteed. Or 29,000. Didn't even leave the island yet. I want to see where Santo Domingo is. Did we already pass it? We did not. I believe that's it right there. Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo. Stupid me. Hold on. So right here, that's Santo Domingo. This entire area right here. That's not the airport they use though. They use Las Americas Airport, and that one we passed a while ago. That one's right there. That's the one that Santo Domingo uses. Right here. Las Americas Airport. It's called Las Americas International Airport. Okay. So it's right there. So we did already pass this technically. And I actually never even realized this. Okay, center fuel tanks, right? Center fuel pumps are all done. Well, once we get a warning with that one. I never even realized how big a mountain this entire country is. Oh, and then this is the Samana Peninsula, I think. The city of Samana. Like right there. This is actually some very nice land. I low-key like Punta Cana. It's fun. I just realized I can straight up like buy airports with orbs that I earned from Volanta, which is pretty cool. Fuel warning on the right center fuel tank. And cruise altitude is coming up shortly. So as soon as we get up there, we'll turn off those seatbelt signs and we'll get grooving. I've always been interested in whether actually works for this plane. I know terrain does, but no, I know weather does work, but like I've just never actually seen it before. $34,000. We are leveling off right now. village down there. Photogrammetry is just horrible. I know this is like a national park right here. Alright, we're all leveled off. Seatbelts come off. Oh, seatbelts are never on. I knew I was forgetting something, man. Not off. There we go. Oh, so no ATC in Miami yet, but there is a bunch of rain. There should be plenty of fun. Okay, somebody doesn't know how to fly. I'm trying to see like what runway is everybody arriving on in Miami. So it's actually raining in Miami right now, so we should have a pretty... Oh, it's storming in Miami. We should have a fun time. We should have quite a fun time. We're way out of reach here, so we can go ahead and turn this off. And yeah, all set for now. All set for now. Go back to this map. So SGO coming up soon eventually. No, we have just this much left. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And I hate how much it freaking zooms in all the time. Here we go. I'm gonna do weather on this map. Whoa. No, I don't think we can do weather. This is outdated. I can probably steal everything from there. I can steal all the PMDG stuff because it's not copyrighted in the correct year. Cat is appearing. Hello, Krisha. Hi, Martinka. Hey, Krisha. My cat has come. He's gonna be flying with us today. You wanna get comfortable? And she's all comfy now. I cannot now get up. I cannot get up. like licking me all over. He like licked me and then just like went to sleep. Little baby. Little baby. I'm sorry, no, big baby. He's a big baby. Very big baby. Super big baby. Okay. Sorry, I've returned. I was kind of doing my own thing here. Okay. So where are we? Oh, okay. Coming up almost. Already. That is way too much for the zoom. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how do they fly this approach right here. Aye. I'm gonna fall off. Come on. Let's fix it up. There we go. Okay, we might need to switch our runway. Actually, let me check one more time, just to make sure. So, if we go approach, right? Oh no, we need star. From here. Okay, so they do land over here, okay. You know what? We're gonna land runway 9. That's the best option here. I thought about this and we're gonna change our landing runway to 9. Unless... Actually, you know what? We should be able to pull it off with runway 12. Yeah, I know it's screwed. We're going back to 12. It's gonna look a lot better on replay, believe me. We're sticking for 12. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're sticking back. We're sticking with runway 12. The Mediz is coming up in how much? About 200 miles. We'll be there in about. We'll be at Medusa in about 30 minutes. I love my cat's toes. Look at that. Look at how tough that looks. You want to stretch it? Everybody, ponder on my cat. Hold on. Stand up. Ready? Ready? Let's do a stretching. There we go. The sky. The stretches to the sky. Wait, hold on. Come on. There we go. Let's fix your tail. There we go. That wasn't that cute. My cat. Stand up. Ready? Ready? Let's do a stretching. There we go. The sky. What are you up to, huh? Little fuzzball. Little fuzzball. Here we are. Please tell me how this comfortable. Put that tongue back in.
Boo boo.
Alright, let's watch our top of descent. We're gonna make sure that we're not gonna miss anything. So we're gonna go down to 21,000 at first. And then to 21,000. And then our altimeter currently for Miami. Should zoom in here. Turn it up. Altimeter for Miami right now. 3008. There we go. View clouds 2500, view clouds 6500, broken 11,000, broken 25,000, temperature 27. It is raining. I'm gonna go flaps full, speed 138, 108.9. Shut up. 108.90. 108.90. And of course 124. Currently heading 311. We have the descent altitude set up and ready. About hour 16 in the air, about hour 26 out of the gate. We should be all ready. Only about 1 inch expected in the next hour, which is not too bad. And winds are actually not too bad either. Winds are very, very fun right now. Bubba. Little Bubba. Tickle, tickle. This cat's like on drugs or something. I don't know. This thing sleeps like it owns the house. She does though, so I can't complain. Beautiful Bahamas. I'll zoom in a little bit. But he's coming up at about 15 minutes or so. Whoa. Careful, 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 careful. You're gonna fall off. Oh no. That was an accident. Wait, where did I click? Wait, what did I click? That's weird. Alright, if we look up ahead, I believe that should be all the weather up there. That's what we're looking at. I think we're gonna be picking it up shortly. Descent is in about 10 minutes at Wilms. And then from there, we can start figuring everything out. Right now, I believe we're flying past Nashua. No, we're not even gonna... Oh, wait, no, actually, we will pass Nashua. Nashua's actually, like, up ahead over there. Sorry, I might cancel my lap so I can't move around a lot. Nashua's, like, this, I think, actually. Something I didn't know about freaking Volanta was that you could actually set up your own fleet. That's really, really cool because I really like that now. I'm just gonna put in every single plane that I know. Wait, sorry. Here we go. There's top of descent. Speedboats come on. And there's all those storms over there. Peace. Peace. Your butt is like in the worst place possible right now. I know, baby. Baby. You can sit, but like don't clap it, please. There's the word baby. The little rabbit feet. Nah. Here, clean your feet like this. Right here. Sorry. Sorry about slow stream I see. I'm flying over to St. Louis on VATSIM, trying to get my route. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out Valanta. I actually didn't even know you could have my own thing. Yeah, a bit of a slow stream today. But, again, I just do this for fun. Like, I don't have to stream while I'm flying, but I do just because I want to. So, don't really care if anybody shows up, but just like to save my flights. Anyways, where are we right now, first of all? Try to get your route. To St. Louis. I would have no idea where you're coming from. You're going to St. Louis though, right? On VATSIM. I don't see any planes flying into St. Louis. Oh, you're flying over St. Louis on VATSIM. Are you a 350? An A350 Delta 189er from Incheon? Going to Atlanta? They're heading over to Atlanta from Incheon on a 350-900. That's the only plane near St. Louis right now. Honestly, I never understood how you guys can handle such long flights. I don't know. I can barely last for like a 4-hour flight. Like, do you guys literally just leave your computers on overnight or something? Like, how would you manage, like, frequency changes? You know? Like, if you're flying over the Pacific, like, you go from, I don't know, whatever, it's like Tokyo Center that goes over the ocean, then you gotta go over to, like, Anchorage Center or whatever Alaska has, you know? Wouldn't you have to manage that, or do you have, like, an auto program that does it for you? What are we at, by the way? We're going down to 21,000? Let's go down to... We'll go down to 14,000. Under 14,000, here we go. Okay, there's the weather popping up. Now I'm starting to get weather. You disconnect off the VATSIM? Off the network, hold on. How would that work then? I don't really see how that will work. Wouldn't your like route like disappear? Like, wouldn't you not be able to see yourself on VATSIM? Because the weather doesn't seem too much of an issue right now, except whatever that is we're flying into. So goodbye Bahamas, and hello US. This is why I have Volanta. Does that actually work? Like, hold on. So you know how, like, if you disconnect off of VATSIM, right? Like, you have a line that gets tracked right as you fly. Wouldn't that disappear, or does Volanta like share your route with VATSIM while you're disconnected? So if anything, it's actually telling me we're flying over the rain now, which is not true, obviously. You can insert a flight plan on Volanta. Well, I know that. No, what I'm saying is, look, right now I'm on VATSIM, right? You can go to like any, like, I'm actually on Volanta as well. I got Volanta yesterday, last night, and I'm flying on there as well. If you look up my location right now, right? Then you're gonna see a line. I'm American 2638. You're gonna see, you know, my route, what I've traveled so far. If I disconnect off of VATSIM, I would disappear off the radar. Like, if I completely like disconnect off of everything, like off of VATSIM, then yeah, I would just disappear. So I'm a little confused. If you know what I'm saying. Alright, 18,000. One more time, crowd check the weather. I'm gonna zoom in here. 3008 still. Winds still haven't changed. Yeah, okay. So 3008. Punch that in here. Let's brief ourselves on the arrival real quickly. So, coming down through here we go. Already on here, down to 6,000. We're gonna go down to, let's go down to 9,000 at Raven. At 9,000. Explain again what you're confused about. So look, you said you disconnect off of the network, off of VATSIM for the night, so you don't have to worry about frequency changes. Is that correct? If so, wouldn't you disappear off of the VATSIM radar trackers? Like, for example, I use, if not Volanta, I use this one. Hold on. If not Volanta, I use VATSIM radar. This is what I use, okay? Here you are right here. So, overnight, this line right here forms, right? If I right now this is me right here. If I right now disconnect off the network, my line's gonna stop. I'm gonna completely disappear off the radar. Okay? What you do, you also disconnect. The line doesn't disappear if you disconnect. So like when you take off and you disconnect off the network, it'll why is there a B2 over here? Why is there a B2? So the line won't disappear unless you... Okay, hold on. So you'll stay online in Volanza. You don't have any frequency to control in Volanza. But if you're on VATSIM and you disconnect, my line disappears. Like I just completely disappear off the network. Does VATSIM like pull your location from Volanza or something and keep it there? Because right here, is this where you reconnected back to VATSIM? Because you know the line's a little different here. Is that what that was? Because you know it's pretty straight here, and then right here you just connect, you like connect back. Is that what it was? Because I'm honestly bamboozled. Yes. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. 14,000 coming through. We said 9,000, right? Just a little bit of rain as we come through. There's the U.S. already. Okay, I'm thinking, should we quickly switch to runway 09? Because that's what everybody else is landing. For 9,000, then they said 8,000 at Costio, so down to 8,000. So we're heading 312 right now. Alright, we're actually below 18,000, so music is gonna come off. I'm trying to see what they do real quickly. 10,000 feet coming through. I'm on flight radar 24. It's so laggy when I have the sim open. Okay, yeah, we're gonna real quick. Okay, 10,000 feet. We're gonna punch the lights. Lights are on. And we're gonna quickly switch over to. Actually, we're gonna go down to 5,000 now. Sim sounds are gonna come up. Sim sounds coming up. So we're now below 10,000 feet. Then we're gonna quickly change our runway to 09er. Islet 09er. Okay, now what we gotta do quickly is go over here. 110.9. 110.90. Is that correct? 11090. And over here, 11090. And then the course is 92. So 92 the course. It's a lot easier to switch runways last minute in a Boeing than in an Airbus. In an Airbus, we don't have completely disappear. Actually, that line starts where I started my flight back. My sim crashed 12 hours into the flight. Really? How did you start it back up? Like, no, how did you like teleport to where you previously were? How does that work? Okay, so 5,000 here and then 3,000 out over there. Okay, so let's go with our calculations now. Approach. We changed it back to runway 09er. Here we go. We'll pin that. And then I decided we're gonna park at gate. We're gonna park over at Delta. Wait, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna park over here at Delta 45. That's gonna be our gate. Or should we change it? Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna park at Delta 45. That's our gate now. So put that on. We're gonna have this right here standby. 5,000 here. We're gonna switch over to this one now. Lights are all on. It's very blue here. Here's Florida. Oh, okay. Here's the rain for you guys. Here's all the rain. And there's Miami, everybody. Ah, yes. Florida rains. How amazing is that? Florida rains like nothing changed every single time. The autosave feature in the 350. Oh, for real? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still not paying, what, like $90, $70 for that. I don't want to pay that much, bro. I don't fly long haul. I only fly the PMDG, the iFly, and the Phoenix. Okay, calculation. That's what we're going to do. So, to landing en route, runway 09er, flaps 40, weather. We're going to use about half of it. What if we do auto brake 2? We'll probably use auto brake 3. Because just short of half is going to give us about 13,000. So what about here? Actually, we can probably use. Now we'll use that because we can exit right here, Tango 7, Tango, and then taxi Yankee all the way up through there. So we're gonna taxi Tango 7, Tango Yankee 2 into the thing. Got our tax instructions. It's 5,000. Yeah, we'll be up. Alright, so auto brake 3, the final decision. Well, let's see. Because here, if you look at this is the full runway right here. We're gonna exit like right here. So maybe we should use auto brake 2, and maybe we'll apply some like manual brakes to that as well. 2. Oh wait, and we need to take this down to 2 on the reroute. Just a little pass. And I think we can probably do a high-speed exit as well. It's American. They get away with everything. Actually, no. You know what? We are gonna use auto brake 3. Sorry. Final decision. Auto brake 3. Nope. 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 Wrong one. Auto brake 3. Calculate. 138. Auto brake 3. The final. Flaps 1. Entering the clouds. These clouds are amazing. Look at this. Look at these clouds, man. Oh my gosh. And a rainbow. Look at these clouds. My goodness. Alright. Right hand turn, then 3000 and Greta. Then 3000. Direct to Grit, not Greta. Flaps 1 speed check. I did not raise the flaps. Flaps 2. The turn. Alright, we're gonna open up our landing program. Oh my gosh, these clouds are amazing. Landing rate monitor, did I mean, look at these clouds, man. Alright, landing rate monitor. I might not even need it. I think Volanta actually does it for you. And then our flight recorder. Here we go. Flight recorder client. We got everything up and running. Everything up and running. Okay. We'll go flaps 5. Watch that speed. I'm gonna go down to 5,000 by this time. Here we go. And some spoilers as well. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make that. We weren't sending. I will make that. Keep this synced up. 061. And then flaps 10. Shut up. Nobody on ATC and VATSIM? No, not yet. We're all clear. We're the only ones in line for landing here at Miami. Flaps 15. Speed check. Keep those spoilers down. Gear down. Engine modes are continuous. We should be able to make that. Now, yeah, there's a localizer. Flaps 25. Oh yeah, we'll pick it up. We'll pick up the localizer in time. There's a localizer coming up. Go ahead, arm approach mode. Go around. We're all good, man. We're all good. We got localizer and Glideslope's coming up as well. Wait so high. Don't worry, man. We got it all on profile. Here we go. Glideslope armed. All set. Here comes the speed. We're gonna go flaps full. Reference speed is 138. Heading is 092. Go around altitude is what? Spoilers can come back up and actually go armed. How do I do that? Go armed. Here we go. Spoilers armed. Flaps are full. That's a lot of rain over there. Beautiful lights, making sure the lights are on the seat belts. Go ahead, quickly go over the charts. Approach. We're gonna start the recording right here. For the recording, go around is what? Go around is 3,000. 3,000 feet to go around. What's the heading? 120. 120 the go around heading. We're good on profile.
1,000.
1,000 feet check. 208 the minimums. We're all good? Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the landing. Man, I can't wait to watch the replay on this. It's gonna be amazing. These stutters, not too bad. Oh man, it's gonna be so freaking good right now. Alright, here we go. Everybody ready? Autopilot. And auto throttle, my airplane.
$400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue. We're all good. We're landing it. We got it. Don't worry about the localizer. Don't worry about the localizer.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
We got it. We got it. We got it. Don't float it. Don't float it. That's a floater. That was a floater. That's not good enough. Negative 200 reversers, green spoilers. I'll take it right here. Take it right here. That was a major floater. Not happy with that. Stop the clock. So negative 226. Yeah, could have been better. Not the best landing. We're gonna really slow down. Lights come off. APUs start. Engine modes. This goes to here. Flaps up. Alright. Let's look at taxi for a second. Lower down here. Lower down. The Yankee right here. We're going to take this left turn all the way over there. That's what I saw a plane do in real life. And I stopped the recording. We were mainly on profile the whole time, which was okay. Give it some juice. We are going to be on this taxi for quite a while. APU is up and running. Crossing runway. We're all good. Nobody crossing. We're going to continue taxi straight ahead. Yankee 2. And Delta 45 was the gate we decided on. Delta 45. Delta 45. Where's Delta 45? Come on. Of course, it's like the first one on the next page. Here we go. Nope, I know exactly where that is. Where's Yankee 2? We need Yankee 2. Yankee 2 right here. That wasn't Yankee 2, wasn't it? No, that was not. It tricked me, man. The signs tricked me. No, it's freaking... I don't even know what this was. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Miami's a white laggy for me. White on the laggy side. So we're going to turn to here. And then Delta 45 is going to be on that side. Give us some juice because we are kind of dying out here. Yeah, we really are dying with frames here. Come on. Come on, give us some power, man. Give us some power. Give us something to believe in. You can go ahead and turn off the ARA. Pop this out. Here we go. Don't overspeed on the ramp. Don't overspeed it. And yeah, it's very laggy, even for me. Oh my gosh, it's laggy. Delta 45. Where's Delta 45? One of these. Here it is. Delta 45 right there. We're gonna turn in here. These lights can come off. Don't want to blind the rampers. Right, Miami has one of these automated ones. I hate these. Pop it. Oh no! My gosh, bro, that would have been so good. If I can brake. This clock stops. AP bleed comes on. Shut up, man. AP bleed comes on. The AP is on, right? That on. Turn that on. Seat belts and engine 1 and 2. Here we are. Finally. Finally arrived. That was a lot longer than I thought it would have been. Let's go ahead and get shocks up and ready and go ahead and get new boarding started. Yeah, so I didn't realize how freaking far in Delta 45 was. I thought it was like out here. Apparently not. Go ahead and unpin all these. Don't need any of these anymore. I'm gonna go over here. Set the shocks. You ran out of fuel? Oh no, man. Where are you at right now? On ground power? No, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and review the flight. Review flight. We're gonna disconnect off of VATSIM. Good flight though, very good. We got the recording too. I have not been inside this Miami airport yet, real life or here. So I'm a bit excited to check it out. Okay, so hold on. All right. So we have made it. I look and want to see the interior. Okay, first of all, actually, hold on, before we do, time-wise. So time. We were supposed to be in the air for about 2 hours, 9 minutes. We were about 2 hours, 8 minutes, real life. Very nice. Just on time. Gate time, 2 hours, 37, 2 hours, 22 was our actual time. So we're about 15 minutes early into Miami. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. This can come off. This can come off. This can all come off right here. This can come off. Gosh, hold on. Yeah, I low-key want to see the interior of this airport. Yeah, you see? Okay. This is I'll give them credit. This is very nice parallax textures. I forgot that not everybody makes these very well. Hold on. Let me turn that off. That's annoying. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot there's only like 2 or something terminals that are modeled. Let's actually do like this view right here. Like that, or like right here. Let's do like this right here. Come on, man. This moves so. This doesn't even move that smoothly. Let's do like that. I'm gonna wait until there's a few bags in here. Alright, so on time everywhere. We got the flight recording. Okay, landing rate was -230. It's telling me. -230 on the landing rate. Very nice. Actually, not too bad. Fuel burn, 137 passengers. Yes, very nice. So here's how we made it. Starting from over here. Yep. And actually, a cool feature I didn't even know this existed. It's like this thing right here. 3D feature. So very, very nice. Smooth cruise over Nashua. And coming into here. Stop. She's freaking out. Stop. I don't know. She started freaking out for some reason. Beautiful. And then coming into here, yeah, I think we were a little high in profile, but we fixed it. We got back on Glideslope. And then coming down in here, yeah, we took a wrong turn, but doesn't matter. We got to where we were gonna be. Is it Southwest or what is that? Oh, I have no idea what it is. Okay. Once everything's done, oh wait, hold on. I was gonna do this. There you go. A little screenshot for us. Alright, they're all done over there. Oh, it's a nice picture. How about like right here? Oh yeah. Hold on. Alright, well, I guess we just take screenshots on its own now. Alright, once this is done, we're gonna go ahead and jump into... What's it called? Into, replay. It's laggy. Very nice. Yeah, we didn't get anything over here. So again, Volanta says... Hold on. This was our route. G-force was 1.03, not bad. Okay, I was surprised. I thought we floated. Okay, I think we did float it, and landing speed was like 123. Again, -230. I would have imagined it would have been a lot more on the G-forces, but it was okay. All right, are they done outside? Okay, yes, they're all done. So we're gonna go ahead. Let me quit Quaidel. I don't know what it's pronounced. No, we're just gonna. All right, what we're gonna do? We ended our flight, right? Yes, we did. Beautiful. Okay. We're all done with... Oh, my bad. All done with Volanta here. Minimize that for now. And we're gonna go back on the replay. First of all, for replay, we need to load up PMDG setup, panel load up for final. Give it some time. Whoa, what are you doing, huh? Does she want to shut she? She does? Alright. Alright, guys. Let's get back now. Alright, we gotta go flaps full. I forgot about that. Flaps are full, correct? Yes, they are. Alright. Gotta be reviewing the landings now. We're gonna go from the outside view first, because that's what's most important. Yeah, we definitely floated it. We 100% floated it there, but I don't know, I guess we're about to see it for sure. No idea why that's lagging. Let's skip forward a little bit. Here we go. Let's go like right here. That's a very nice screenshot right there. Ah. Jeez, it would have been such a butter. Hold on, right here. If it didn't even flare, it would have been so much better. We're supposed to freaking bring it down like a hammer. Take it back. One more time with the outside view, and we're gonna take it back inside. I'm gonna do it right like this. Oh yeah, that's the view right here. No, like this. Ah, very sensitive plane, man. Okay. Take it back some far around. Wait, do the clouds react too? No, it's just me, okay. Okay. I'll take it from over here. Or should we do it from over here? I'll do it here first. Yeah, my Miami area isn't as good as every other place. There's that rumbling I was talking about. Ah, slammed it down, man. I mean, listen. Average American Airlines landing, right? Take it back, like right here. We're gonna view it from that highway is horrendous. We're gonna view it from over here now. It's a long ass runway. It would have been such a good landing if we didn't freaking pull up on the time. Oh, yeah. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead, replay that for you guys. And you guys let me know if you hear like a squeaking because of like the wheels, right? Listen to that. No music. You're gonna hear like a whistling when you land. Very nice. Okay, going back, we're gonna go a few more spots right here. Bring it like right out here. Bring those spots. Then we're gonna go from over here. Very nice. We're gonna do a few from the middle views, and we'll be all done here. This view right here is very nice. I promise I'll do better next time. I absolutely promise you guys. And again, we're flying Airbus next time, so what do I do? Float to an air. What's the nearest airport to you, man? Float to like Nashville. If you're 35,000 feet, you should be able to float there perfectly fine. Find the closest air. I mean, you can turn on the APU. Oh wait, you have no fuel, right? Oh, then your plane's dead, man. I don't know. First of all, you squawk 777, I believe. I love this plane. I'm gonna do one more replay and we're done. We're gonna go back here, or back here now. Every single time I look at that float, I wanna start the stream, man. You're on VATSIM, am I allowed to do that? If it's an emergency, I would imagine, yeah. I mean, you're not faking it, you're not roleplaying, like, if this is a real emergency, I would imagine you'll be able to squawk 770. And again, your closest airport, let me actually take a look where your closest airport is right now. What is your closest airport? Do you think you can make it all the way to Atlanta? Maybe like do Chattanooga or Huntsville? I mean, no, you probably can't make it. I would imagine, well, no, Nashville, yeah, I think you can probably make Chattanooga. Where's the airport? You can probably do Chattanooga. Alright. We're gonna go ahead, run this back one more time. Start saying goodbye until next week for a lot of you guys, alright? Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Certainly was a pleasure flying with all of you guys, streaming to all of you guys. And again, next time I said I promise it's going to be Airbus. Don't know what exactly. We might go back to the West Coast. It depends. But, yeah, thank everybody for being here at any time for chatting. Mini Blue Baby, I wish you luck with your fuel emergency. I'm low-key gonna be watching because I'm still gonna stay on my computer to close the stream. And yeah, until next time, you guys. See ya. Bye-bye.